Have you ever woken up feeling a sense of like stripped of everything? And when I mean stripped of everything, I mean like stripped of like worries and problems and stuff. But then you're also stripped of certain data and information telling you running your course or running your programming, meaning that when you look at something, that certain object or thing has a certain meaning or a certain kind of value. There are certain things we can look at and we go, that's important, and other things we look at and we go, no, that's not. Don't even bother. But have you ever woken up where you just don't care about anything and you know that there are no problems? And yes, there are problems in the world. But half of these problems are because we gave value to things that we shouldn't be giving value to. Or we're getting hanged up on things that we shouldn't be giving too much attention to. And once you come to a certain point where you just strip yourself of all these things, you then start to realize that most of the problems just fucking fall away. They just fall away. They just go away. They just disappear because you have taken away the meaning or value of these things and objects because you have stripped them of their uh, hold on you, hold on what it is or what it's supposed to be for. And I'm talking about this in anything, whether it is with a person or even an object. I'm talking about we are made out of memories. Everything we touch, see, smell, hear, we relate to something else. This is how memories are kept in our bodies. Even though we can't remember, we subconsciously can react to certain things and certain things around us, but that's because we already have a system in place that makes us remember all of these things. When you start clearing out these things and start pointing out things, you also start to realize all the lies and all the things, all the programmings and all the divisions that was created by society and yourself. Not only that, but you also regulated the split because you were already taught how to split information. Your body already automatically does it. So when you're doing the stripping of the soul, you're working with the dark soul, whatever you call it, the night of the soul, the neglected child, all those aspects, when you see yourself in all the aspects possible, from the smallest one to the biggest one, from like the citizen of the world to the smallest you individually, everything gets looked at, stripped, and then there's a rearrange and change and clearings and reviewing and retransforming or finding or rediscovering things. So yeah, there are moments when I could probably seem like a very heartless, uncompassionate person because I am not hooked with whatever is going on sometimes in front of me because I know it's made up or BS or you're giving it too much importance or you are giving the importance to it put the wrong way or you're letting it drag you down too much. And I've done this myself and I've seen it, and I don't want this to continue to be a thing. But then I'm also letting you know, hey, this is what I discovered. So if you're out there doing the same thing, heads up, right? But yes, I doing this, I have discovered that. And also, it also has shown me that when I was a child, I was definitely a handful in a way that in a man could I really get in people's heads. But it was because I couldn't see that. I didn't see that. I wasn't a team player. I am not a cheerleader. I am not a one team go girl. I believe in listen and so that's work. I'm a gamer. I pick and choose. I buff the things that I need to buff. I pick the things that I want to work on. See, that's the beautiful thing about you, that you do have a choice and freedom to do so, but you have to recognize the patterns. Once you recognize you're an NPC, you can unbecome an NPC. That's the trick. You're an NPC. Now let's work with it. As simple as that. And then you can see yourself thinking of new ideas or wanting to, you can see yourself motivated in a way that you want to do things differently, that you want to move differently. And then you start seeing things differently because you start to see how things move and operate and where the information comes from, because part of it is just you reacting to it too. So once you realize all these things, maybe this can help you better handle things. Up to you. My suggestion of what I'm doing, and anyone who feels like maybe, because I know there's people out there who sometimes take suggestions, but my only suggestion to you is observe, but not in a judging way, more like programmer way. Program yourself to look at it like a program. Like, is this program working? Can we tweak it a little? Should we switch it? Is there something should we delete this whole programming completely? Like, you become a programmer. You got this. You can become a sim, technically speaking, and work on yourself. And you don't have to even build anything huge or big. It could be something simple for yourself. Reconstructing yourself. Because I think that's what most of us are trying to do anyways. And then the rest comes with it. It literally does come with it. It does. So, oops, excuse me. I just ate. So yeah, that's my update, and that's how I see this. So I don't want anyone thinking that I just hate everything or not. No, it's just we create things for our enjoyment. But then when these things stop being enjoyable and they become frustrating, then they lost their purpose. And this goes with everything. Culture, uh, language, creativity, music, everything. It goes with everything. Because it's life. It's life, right? We are life. Your life, I'm life, we're all life.